Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you your daily Tesla report for Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. This is the big picture. This is a weekly chart going back some 5 years. This is the time frame that is really it speaks to what I would call the 3 to 6 month near-term investor. In other words, we had a settlement 6 weeks ago above 363.48, and if you've watched our series since then, you know that that was a buy signal long-term up to 525.72. And so if you're an investor near-term in Tesla, you're either a long already following that buy signal, holding out for 525.72, or you're buying any downward retracements into the 363.48 area as we continue into the first quarter of next year, where we could round up to 525.72 over the following roughly 3 to 6 months. I've been using 5 to 8 months as an objective, but I'm just going to call it 3 to 6 months. Inside of that, we have a rising channel top. This is one of the reasons why we're calling it more like 5 to 8 months or 6 months rather than 2 to 3 months, because we have a 7-month rising channel top at 480.26. And this speaks more to what I would call the 3 to 5 week to 1 to 2 month swing trader, where you could, for instance, sell 480.26. Some of you may have and probably already have when we tested that formation several weeks ago, below which the 363.48 support remains in reach over the next month or two. There's plenty of precedent for a 3 to 5 week move, but that hasn't happened yet. And so that is really the 1 to 2 month time frame. Selling the 480s, buying the 360s. If we close above 480.26 over the coming 2-3 weeks, we should see 525.72, our longer term objective, in as little as 3 to 5 weeks, where we actually could top out through the first quarter of next year, possibly well into 26. That 480.26 channel top has a similar sister formation, if you will, on the daily chart. The same exact formation is at 475.50. And you can see upper right, this is our significant overhead resistance that, if tested, can contain buying through November. And from here, we can fall away within a month or two to channel support that we presently find at 366.51. Lines up nicely right now with that 363.48 longer term support. So that is the back and forth if you're a 1 to 2 month swing trader. Now inside that, we have what I would call kind of a 1 to 2 week swing trade, or a 2 to 3 week swing trade. And that is the 411.81 former rising channel top that we settled above some weeks ago. Any downward retracements to it should be considered near term, that is to say 2 to 3 week buy opportunities where we could round up again.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
You never know exactly what the market is going to do, of course. You know, we keep suggesting it could fall into the 360s, but it could take its sweet time doing so. And we do have mapped out this 411.81 rising channel top, this former structure, as one able to contain weekly selling pressures, as we've mentioned. Once tested, we can round back up into that 475, 480.26 region within 2 to 3 weeks, or we can, if we close below it, then we're expecting 360s within 2 or 3 weeks. It's about as simple as that. And then we can narrow it even further. And that takes us to this chart. This 440.24, we've reduced to an intraday level. Now, we did close below it on Wednesday after closing above it on Monday. Session containment it was. We've reduced it because of the violation. And we've also reversed or switched, really, our resistance to 455.39. This extreme descending channel top is our new upward breakout point next week into the 470s, 480s. Until then, 455.39 can contain daily buying pressures. It actually is attainable today if we push, especially if we open above 440.24. It is a possible 455.39 intraday target where we can top out for the day and even fall away into early next week. Closing once again above 455.39 is a 3 to 5 day upside swing trade going long into the 475 to 480.26 region. Until then, this sell signal that occurred actually on Wednesday with the settlement back below this channel top is the rejection of a buy signal. It is a valid sign of weakness as we continue through the rest of the week and into early next. 411.81 is now in reach over the next 3 to 5 days. 411.81, as I've already said, can absorb selling through next week, and from here we can round up to 455.39 within a week or two, and yes, even into the 480s within 2 to 3 weeks. That 480s once again being that long-term channel top. I hope this all made sense. You know, the thing is with trading, and you're well aware of this, you trade a time horizon. You know, some of you are day traders only. Some of you are 3 to 5 day swing traders. Others of you are near-term investors where you're looking, the buy signal above 363.48 indicates 525.72, and maybe you're long and staying long into the 520s, and that is a valid approach. But I just know from experience that we all have a time horizon that we like to trade. It's kind of like staying in your lane. It's not good to move into different lanes. It's not good to go from, kind of a longer-term swing trader to a day trader and vice versa, especially if it's based on a new position you've established and you just don't want to get out of it. So, I really like to articulate the different time horizons because I do think it's a valid approach. I think sometimes the risk is that it becomes confusing. And so right here, I can describe the 2 to 3 week time frame. Bottom picking 411.81, anticipating then upward rotation to at least 455.39, quite possibly back into that 480s midterm resistance. On the other hand, if we close below 411.81, we have a 2 to 3 week sell signal into the 360s. Now, as it turns out, the 360s remain in reach anyway over the next month or two, holding below this 480.26 channel top because the channel base remains in the 360s. I just don't see clarity on the 360s as an objective unless we close below 411.81, and then we've got a 2 to 3 week sell-off into the 360s. I hope that makes sense. I am going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. We put out a stock pick on Tuesday on Beam, B-E-A-M. You might want to check that out. You can see it for free by going to wickedstocks.com and taking advantage of our 5-day free trial. And we will also have another stock pick coming out today, Thursday. So check us out. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow with Friday's daily Tesla report. You have a great day.